Well, we're coming from the shop, Langley, out to one of our jobs in Kerrisdale, and you know, only took an hour and 45 minutes, right? Typical lower mainland traffic. Love it, love it. 2 hours now to get around these days. But anyways, yeah, we got a kind of exciting old project, 100-year-old house. We're literally wreaking havoc on it right now. We ripped out the whole slab. We're gonna keep the heritage feel, but at the same time, we need to get in there, update the mechanicals, make it functional. But it's kind of cool. I like these Renos because you can get creative. You see the steps over 100 years of the different stages of how you build stuff, right? Like originally they built a house like this and they did a Reno, and there's everything goes in stages, and nowadays we've kind of realized that, and it just makes the project fun. And these kind of old Renos, these old houses, you kind of got to know how they're built and what style they were to know how to save money. I've done this for 25 years. I've learned it the hard way. I've made lots of mistakes, this and that, and I've kind of really, in a way, mastered these old Renos. You're always learning stuff, but there is a way to do it, and I understand now, especially with plaster on the walls, it doesn't make sense to just kind of pick away or try to fish wires. You kind of just take away the area at the beginning, put the money in, demo it properly, and then all the trades after that are going to be a lot cheaper than trying to work around all this old product or thin slabs or this and that. So yeah, we're gonna go in there and check it out. The guys have been working hard in there, chipping up all the concrete, getting a good workout, that's for sure. Who are those guys in front of us? I heard they're pretty good company. Let's give them a call, see if they can do a rental for us. This is the spot. As you can see, it's got a deluxe paint job. You might leave that as a little character. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, it's going to be quite the job. It's all original wood. You know what's funny is this house was like never touched in over 100 years. This is the first big reno. They did do like a basement, small basement, half-ass reno before. Hey, how's it going? Wow, looking good here. This whole slab varied from like 6 inches. This was going down, so we decided with all the plumbing and stuff we got to do here, it's just easier just to take out all the concrete. Usually otherwise you got to cut it and you got to figure it out. This will cut down the plumbing cost big time. And there is no footings on these foundations. They usually just do an 8-inch wall right on top of dirt. So when we pour a new slab, we're able to dig down a little bit and do a footing at the same time. And we'll actually be able to rebar. As you can see, there's no rebar in here, no structure. This is the most cost-effective way, is just come in and do it right at the beginning. We're gonna dig down a little bit along all the way around the foundation, and when we pour the slab, it's like a monolithic pour. This concrete actually go underneath it, support the existing foundation, and we're good to go, moving forward. We're checking out our grade because the old bathroom down here, which was not, as you can see, there's the toilet. Hey, anyone need to use the toilet? It's still functional, right? Is that what you guys are using? Checking the grade, we're moving the bathroom over here now, and we want to make sure this is going out the city line that we have enough grade for it, because you don't want, minimum, you got to have a couple inches above your ABS pipes. Oh, look out. That's a little soft right there. We don't need any WCB claims happening right now. Look out for that, cameraman. Part of the job is we're going to do a really nice deck out here. That tree is another issue. So we got an arborist report happening this week because we're going to do a footing by the roots. So they come in, it's actually a big deal. They got to come in and survey all the way around the existing the existing property and the neighbor's property with these trees. They got to make sure it's okay that we can put a footing there and get approved by the city. Pretty sure they'll approve to get rid of the tree in the front because it's leaning on the house and it's like really close to the front of the house. But for inside, up on the trims, we're trying to, all the old fir, old growth in there, we want to save. So went over with Ricardo what we're going to do. We're going to take off all the trim nicely, put it into the room for the future. We're going to be blowing out a wall, getting ready for the abatement people because it's got lead and asbestos on the floor. So we're getting to the next stage here. The demo in the basement's almost done, and we're just going to be finishing up the demo up top, and then we can get into the cool stuff and start building. Just a big 3-inch spike. That's good quality craftsman right there. That's how they did it, though.
Yeah.
There's the way.
Is this all coming off in this room?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I have to.
Yeah.
Because of the plaster. It's just pointless.
Gotta be gentle with it.
Yeah, I mean, the plaster's just going to break. I was thinking of just cutting this corner just know what's going to happen when I start demoing it, and it's just easier. There's no installation.
Just deal with it, yeah.
Just deal with it up to this room. It'll help with electrical, it'll help with everything, and then all we're going to do is probably finish this. But to tell you the truth, because of the kitchen and what's going on here, they might not put the paneling in here. You could just do the paneling there, paneling the hallway. It would be nice to have a little bit of fusion in here instead of paneling everywhere in the house. Maybe you put the paneling back up and just painted this area, right? I don't know.
Well, it sounds like you're working some magic in your head right here.
Well,
Well, you might release a rap song after that.
you never know. Hey, what? You never know. That's the best part. So, someone put a lot of work into all this. We'll go back up. But like I said before, these old homes, you see the plaster already. See the light. See, it's already cracking. And you know what? You're not fixing it. I've done so many of these old homes, and plaster is not our friend when doing demo, that's for sure. I'll tell you that much. The system is, I got a system, always.
To put all this back together? Really?
Yeah, of course.
That seems complicated, man.
It might look very yeah.
It's art.
That's why we get paid. That's why we get paid the big bucks. We're not just a pretty face.
I'm just here for a look.
You go down, I go up. Yeah.
There you go.
I got it.
A little up and downer. I mean, typically you wouldn't put in the effort to save this old wood, but this is like old growth fir wood. And if we have to replace any of these trims down the way to make the simple, like it would cost a lot of money. So it is beneficial right now to take the time, save all these old trims. A lot of these old trims you can't get. I'd have to get it made up custom. It'd be a lot of money to try to replace all this woodwork. We got to save all the demo for the kitchen right now because at one point they've painted this whole house with the older paint that's got lead in it. So we don't want to cause any problems or make any harm for the guys. So I got the proper abatement guys. They're going to come in, tent it all up, suit it all up. So we're just going to leave the demo for the kitchen, for the abatement guys. Everything's moving ahead here. But I mean, this house here it's in a very high-end, expensive area here down in Kerrisdale. A lot of old heritage houses in the area, and a lot of people like to fix up the old existing houses. It's kind of a trendy thing to do here in Vancouver. They love the heritage old houses, you know. Technically, actually, it's not a heritage house. It's not declared heritage. It's just an old house.
Okay, Dad.
Oh, here, give me your hammer. I'll show you a trick. Okay. I'm gonna show you a quick little trick right now.
Yeah.
You know, this is really, really quality. I need a hammer.
Yes. I don't want to give you this. I don't want to give.
Oh, the framing hammer.
Yeah, exactly.
We're finished carpentry with a stiletto. Woo!
Yay!
So this is really precise.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep. Holy.
We're not putting that switch back in. We don't need it.
Yeah.
And guess what?
What?
The furnace has been disconnected. Just get
Yeah.
the word work out.
Okay,
You know,
yeah.
if you want to bring these back home and put them in your apartment, you can.
Oh. Maybe.
Hey, these, you know, quality stuff here.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Save those. No, just put them aside. Anyways, these
Yeah.
trims. Honestly,
Leave the middle.
this window trim
Yeah.
and that door trim are the most important because we are putting those back. We
Okay.
are going to do the paneling, and don't break that baseboard. It's
Whoa.
fur.
It's broken right here.
So Ricardo broke the baseboard. He's gonna pretend that he didn't break it, but he broke the baseboard. It's okay. We have some extras, and you know what? I can still get the fur. Just be careful. Pop it out.
Yeah.
We use what we gotta do. That's what I'm saying. We're not gonna use it all, but I'd rather have it than not have it. And it's very brittle, old growth. That's what you have to be careful. Sometimes the odd one breaks. Don't break those guys at the top, though. Very important.
Okay.
Put those aside.
Yes.
Get these all done. Get the doors out.
Yeah.
Let's go! Woo! So everything's moving along awesome here right now. We got most of the slab out this morning. We got all the wood paneling. Kitchen's about to get demoed. Everything's looking really good right now. Everyone's working hard. Let's see what the progress brings.